I've always had, I've always would draw and paint as a young kid. Um, really young, my mom put me in art classes with a well-known international African artist named David Kabuka. So that was my first introduction to art at a very young age. But never went to school formally. It's funny because my parents, because like I had a knack for art growing up in high school, they would never want me to take art. You're like, you're already good at that. You got to do something else, you know. But sometimes when something calls you, it kind of like slowly just brings you back over time. I think there's a lot of responsibility that comes with it, but it's an honor to like preface all that. I think being able, anytime you're able to be a voice for your community, you look at it as responsibility. You look at it as an opportunity to represent them to the community at large in the best way possible, both on a local stage, but also in this case, a national stage, and being able to have that sort of conversation both with historical elements of the artwork, but also to the artistic side and the artistic conversation that comes with that. I think it's really important and something that I'm going to look to tackle within this artwork and be able to bridge both a historical approach to the artwork, but also a contemporary lens and being able to tell a story and a narrative in that way. Um, I think that given what I know of the history of this area, I understand how important it is. And so I don't take it lightly with what is required of me as an artist. When it comes to the youth mentorship, I feel like I'm a youth very much myself at times. And so being someone who could probably relate to whoever the artist would be selected from a generational standpoint, I feel like there's going to be a lot of value that I can add and provide to them, both from being someone who's a full-time working artist now, but also someone who wasn't necessarily formally trained. And so I think I would be able to provide, you know, a very unique perspective on that approach. And really, too, it's an investment into the future of arts in Canada, and which I think is important because, you know, the beautiful thing about art is it communicates with all disciplines of life, mathematics, you know, psychology, sociology, all these things like that. And once I understood that, I felt I was able to find a better language for my art. And so, whoever the person that would be selected as the youth that would be mentored, I would really look to instill a lot of like those values within them and their approach to their creative process.